ThermoWood is a high heat and steam process whereby the timber has all the resins, sugars and impurities drawn out of the timber, and its temperature is then raised up to 180 degrees, and at the final point it will get to the last stage of about 212 degrees. Then it's then gradually cooled down and it's re-moisturised, which helps then close the cell structure. So by removing all the resins and the sugars and the impurities and closing up the cell structure, you end up with a timber that only has about a 7% moisture content. It becomes extremely stable, very durable, and you've removed all the impurities that generally insects would like to feed off. ThermoWood has been around since the days of the Vikings. In Finland they perfected the technology, and with the aid of new technology and computerised ovens, it's been perfected to the point where instead of just thermally modifying softwoods, we can now thermally modify different types of hardwoods. So that means that we don't need to use tropical hardwoods. We can use hardwoods that wouldn't otherwise be usable outside, they perish. So for example, timbers like ash would be normally used for internal joinery, but with this new technology, you can now thermally modify ash and end up with a 30-year Class 1 durability product. Hardwoods are generally slow-grown species that take a lot longer to grow, as opposed to the pines and spruce and larch that you would ordinarily have as a softwood. And the reason that pines, for example, are pressure treated and why you have chemical preservation is because they're quite open-celled, whereas a hardwood, the slower the timber grows, the closer the growth rings are, and the cell structure is fairly closed up. A lot of them don't have as much resin and sugars in them. Depends on the type of species. There's so many different types of hardwoods, but generally you would pick a hardwood that is durable for external use and has minimal movement.